Hey, I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but you got 5 obstacles that you need to overcome right now. Hey, what's up, guys? It's your favorite coach, Coach Alex, owner and head coach of Strength Camp Toronto. Are you somebody who's new to strength training? Are you just starting your fitness journey? I'm here to tell you that you're going to run into 5 obstacles, 5 hurdles that no matter who you are, you're going to have to overcome. And number 5 is the hardest one to overcome. And the first obstacle that you're going to have to overcome is this. You're going to have to spend just as much time improving your form and your technique as you are actually working out. And this is the biggest failure that most people do. They start out, they want to lose weight, they want to build muscle or whatever their fitness goal is, but they don't take the time to master how their body moves, to improve how they move. So they run into problems, they run into injuries, they get little knacks and little injuries, and that derails them. So the first obstacle that you're gonna have to overcome, you're starting your fitness journey, is improving your form and your technique for the long haul. One exercise that I see most people struggle with is overhead press, specifically the barbell overhead press. This is a great exercise to improve your form and technique on. It's an overall upper body strength, and it's gonna hit your core. So this is how you're gonna do it. You're gonna stand with your shoulder, feet width apart. You're gonna grip the bar at shoulder width, press the bar overhead until your arms are straight, then lower it back down to your starting position. It's a fantastic exercise to help grow your shoulders, tone your shoulders, target your triceps, and it even engages your core. So obstacle number 2 is the fear of failure. Most people are even too scared, or they're so fearful that they don't even try. They don't even get involved. Or they start, and when they start, they're scared that they're not gonna make it, or they're gonna fail. That is not the case. The only true failure is the failure to participate. So I'm here to tell you guys, you're gonna run into this problem. You're gonna run into this obstacle that's gonna hit you. But don't be afraid to fail. We've all failed. We failed multiple times. But on the other side of failure is success. So keep after it. So a great exercise that you can do to help you overcome the fear of failure is pull-ups. Okay? Most people can't do a pull-up. So it's a great goal to have, a great goal to target to get your first one. And we're gonna talk about how you can do it. First, you can start off with just doing a dead hang. Just grab the bar and just hang there. Then number 2, you can do an assisted pull-up. Grab a band, put it around the pole, put your feet in, and then use that assistance to start driving yourself up. And then number 3, at that point, when you can get a couple reps with the band, let's take the band away and let's drive our chest towards the bar. At the same time, you want to think about driving your elbows down. Overcome your fear of failure. Get your first pull-up. So the third obstacle that you're going to run into is you don't set goals. You have no idea what you're doing, or you have an idea of what you're doing, but you have no idea how to get there. And that's what goal setting does. Setting a goal, it's like giving you a target. It gives you somewhere to aim so that you can program and structure your workouts, or even structure your day or your lifestyle towards achieving. So it's important to set goals, and it's important to set smart goals, specific, measurable, achievable, realistic, and timely goals. I cannot emphasize enough how important it is to set goals. So a great exercise that you can use to help you set goals is set a deadlift goal. It's one of those exercises where you can really put on the weight on the bar, and if done correctly, you're gonna get really strong and you're gonna get the most bang for your bucks. So let's talk about the deadlift real fast. For the deadlifts, how you wanna set up is you wanna bring your feet towards the bar, bring your shins towards the bar, then you're gonna bend down and grab that bar really tight. And then from here, you're gonna think about driving the floor down, and you're gonna stand up nice and tall and back down. Obstacle number 4 is you're probably not gonna have the support that you think, or you're starting without a support system. Now, I'm gonna say it like this. When you guys first start working out, when you guys first start training, what does that mean? What signal are you sending to people? You're sending a signal to people that you're trying to improve, that you're trying to make yourself better. And in the beginning, people are gonna like that. People are gonna be like, good for you, man, go for it. Good for you, get yourself better. But what's gonna happen is when you start improving, you're gonna be met with some resistance. People are going to try to pull you off of that. People are going to not want you to succeed. They're going to be like, hey, man, have this food, or hey, let's go out and party. They're going to try to derail you off of your goal. So you're going to run into that. And that's a huge obstacle, is you're not going to have the support system that you think. So you got to be ready for it. Great exercise. And this is kind of like a metaphor that you're going to have when you start training, is doing a barbell squats. And the reason why I say that is because you're going to have to put this heavy weight on your back, right? And you're going to have to squat down and squat that back up on your own. You're not going to have, for the most part, a spotter there. Well, hopefully you do have a spotter, but it's a great metaphor. You're going to put all this weight, you got to carry it, you got to be able to squat down and squat back up. And how you're going to do that is by keeping your core tight, having your feet planted in the right direction, engage the movement by bringing your hips back, and you're going to stay nice and tight, and you're going to drive it all the way up. So here it is. We're at the last one. This is the biggest one that most people have a hard time overcome. The fifth obstacle that you're going to run into, no matter who you are, is that you're going to fail. You have to embrace failure. So what I mean is, guys, you're going to set goals, right? You're going to have everything set up. You might have the support system and everything like that, and you're still going to fail. But failure is not final. Everyone fails. What you got to do is you got to keep pushing through. You got to keep going, keep pushing through, and don't let that one failure derail you from continuing to try to achieve your goals. The next exercise that I like to talk about, guys, is push-ups. Push-ups are one of those exercises that I like to take to failure. I can get lots of reps in, and I like to push the limit. So what that means is, in life and in training, you're going to run into failures. That's going to happen. What you have to do is you actually have to embrace it. You actually want to push towards failure, because failure is an inevitability. All right, it's inevitable. But you have to figure out ways, you have to find ways in order to overcome failure. So embrace it and keep pushing through, just like with these push-ups.